Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you this Pod Farm software from Line 6 that comes bundled with some of their equipment such as their guitar interfaces. It came with my Pod Studio UX2, but also comes with the UX1 and the GX, or you can buy it alone and install it on your computer. For those who don't know, the Pod Studios are guitar interfaces, which allows you to connect your guitar to your computer basically by a USB cable, and that keeps you from losing signal, so there's no delay from what you play to what's being recorded. But this Pod Farm software, it's basically effects software. It's modeling software. It models historic amplifiers and effects, stomp boxes, distortions, reverbs, that sort of thing. It's got 18 different guitar amps built in. It's got different bass amps, different guitar cabinets. So let's take a look at some of these. If I scroll through here, you can. It's going kind of fast, but there's just tons and tons of amps. Here is a Marshall Plexi lead amp. Here's another one. The power amps. There's a small tweed amp here. Says the Solo 100 head. So there's just tons of amps. Let's go here and look at some of the distortion pedals. Bass overdrive, bronze master, classic distortion. This is like a rat. Here you have a fuzz face. They call it a facial fuzz, and so on. So what I have the two screens basically. An upper screen where you can select the gear you want, and a lower screen which shows you what you're playing through. In this case, we're playing through a noise gate into a blackface small Fender style amp, through a compressor, and into a medium hall type of reverb unit. To change your signal chain here, you can simply just drag a component you want right down, and there, it's down right there. If I double click on a component, then I get the controls for it. So I can just slide up and down the controls. I'll put my drive up, my gain up, etc. Go back to my gear. Besides scrolling through with this scroll bar here, I can scroll with the wheel on my mouse, or I can simply go to the type of a gear I want with this upper menu here. Guitar amps, bass amps, preamps, distortions, dynamics, and all these menus up here have little arrows for a pull-down menu where you can quickly go to the type of effect you want. And again, you can just drag it down into the lower window, and it'll be into your signal chain. The left menu up here has the gear, which is the screen we're on. You can go into panel, which shows you basically the panel of the piece of equipment that you select below. You can just click on it and get to the controls. There's controls for the amp, for instance. And not only is the sound modeled after a classic amp, the look is also modeled also. For the signal chains, the type of equipment you're playing through, there's tons of presets. So if I click on the presets menu, you'll see a huge, huge list. Here, I'll grab this scroll bar to just quickly go through it. I don't have time to show you all these. But if you double click on one, you'll get that setting down below. To get more information, you just click on the little I, which is next to the name, and it'll give you some information. In this case, the style of music, rock, sub-style, progressive rock, original artist, Rush, guitar player, the track name, type of pickup, bridge, electric guitar. And this is great because if you want to make your own settings, which you can enter the information that you've used to create those settings. It's got a built-in tuner. It's got a built-in mixer. Now let me go back to the guitar amplifiers because I want to show you something really cool. Let's just quickly find a different amp. Here, I'll go pick this Jazz Clean amp. And what I'll do is I'm going to go into the panel of it, which I can either click panel or double click on it. It gets me to the same screen. And besides the amplifier, I can choose a different cabinet. So if I go into the cabinet menu, I can pick a cabinet for any of my amps here. And I chose the small tweed amp. I'm still playing through the Jazz Clean amplifier, but playing through that small tweed cabinet. Another cool thing is you can set that guitar cabinet further back into your room. So if you want to get more ambience, and or pull it more forward, wherever you want. And also you have different microphones, which is basically how you are getting or recording your signal of this amplifier. So there's 4 microphones built in. 2 of them are the same 57. One is just on axis and one is off axis. And there's a dynamic mic and also a condenser microphone. Well, that's it for now. I just wanted to give you a really quick overview and let you know that there's going to be more information on our website, rupmusic.com, on how to create some of your settings, get some free settings for you. I've tweaked some of the presets, and they work a little bit better for some of the songs I play. But remember, you can create your own settings. You can drag and drop any type of equipment you want into the lower half. This thing sounds awesome. I hope to create another video real soon and actually play through it so you can hear how some of the settings sound. Well, that's it for now. Again, remember to visit my site, www.rupmusic.com. Take care.